So in graph theory of network analysis, one of the most important question is how many different trees we can draw from a given graph. So this concept is not just theoretical, but is also directly connected to die-set matrix, cut-set matrix, and symmetrical circuit analysis. So today we'll learn how to identify or count the number of trees from a graph. So we're going to identify the number of trees that we can draw from a graph. Okay, so as we know, what is a tree? So tree is a subgraph that connects all nodes, contains no loop, and in tree we have all the nodes are connected, plus we do not have any loop, so it will be loopless. Okay, and we also know that the branches of a tree equals to n minus 1, where n represents the number of nodes. Okay, so if a graph has n nodes, then every time the tree has, or the tree must have exactly n minus 1 branches. Okay, so the formula for identification of number of tree is given by determinant of A multiplied by A transpose. So this gives the number of trees that we can draw from a graph, right? So now let's consider an example and then try to identify how many trees we can draw. Let us consider a simple graph. So we have a simple graph like this, where we have three nodes A, B, C, and we have branches 1, 2, and 3. So now considering the fact that the number of trees that we can draw from a graph, and to identify that, we already know for the tree it should be connected and should be loopless. So, and the number of branches in the tree should be n minus 1. So here we have n equals to 3. So number of branches we should have is n minus 1, which is 2. So the tree that we can have from this graph is, so one tree can be like this, where we have 1 and 3, A, B, C. The second tree could be like this, 1 and 2, A, B, and C. And the third tree could be like this, A, B, C, and these are 2 and 3. So as far we can see, we cannot draw any more trees. So the number of trees that we can draw from this graph is equals to 3. Now let us use this formula and then determine whether the total number of trees that we can draw from this graph is 3 or not. So as we can see here from this graph, if we determine the incident matrix, then it will be A, B, C, and branches we have 1, 2, and 3. So accordingly, if we write down the matrix, then it will be minus 1 here, 1 and 0. Then for the branch 2, we have 1, 0, minus 1, and for branch 3, it will be in between B and C, so 0, 1, minus 1. So this is the incident matrix. So now from here, let's reduce this incident matrix. So the reduced incident matrix will be minus 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So this is the reduced incident matrix. Now the transpose of this will be minus 1, 1, 0, and 1, 0, 1. Right? Now if we do multiplication of the reduced incident matrix and the transpose of reduced incident matrix, then it will be minus 1 1 0 1 0 1 multiplied by minus 1 1 0 1 0 1. Then we have here, this is 1, then plus multiplication of this 2 will be also 1, so 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Then for the second term we have minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, then this is 0, then this is also 0, so we have here minus 1. Then coming to the next, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, then 0, so this is also minus 1. Then the last one is 1 to 1 1, then this is 0, then this is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have the A into A transpose value is this. So next we have to determine the determinant. So the determinant of this will be 2 minus 1 into 2. So this will be 2 into 2 is 4. Minus of minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. And the value is 3. So we have found that the total number of trees that we can draw from the graph is 3. And since this is a very simple graph, so we can identify the number of trees by drawing it also. But the case will become difficult when we have more number of nodes. For example, suppose let us consider we have number of node as 10. So if we have number of node as 10, then number of branches for the tree will be, as we know, n into n minus 1 divided by 2. So this will be 10 into 10 minus 1 divided by 2. So from here we have 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then from here we have 9. So the number of branches are 45. So if the number of branches is 45, and then we have A into A transpose. So here we will be having a matrix of size 9 into 45 and multiplied by 45 into 9. So this will be the dimension of the matrix, right? So after cancellation we will be having a matrix of 9 cross 9. So we have to determine the determinant of a matrix for 9 cross 9. So it will be very much difficult to calculate, or we cannot do this calculation without considering a computer, right? So how to do whenever we have this type of numerical or this type of problem? So in order to do this, we have a shortcut method where we consider the number of trees is given by the formula n to the power n minus 2, where n is the number of nodes. So if we put the values, it will be 10 to the power 10 minus 2, so which is 10 to the power 8. So if we have number of nodes as 10, then the number of trees it can generate will be 10 to the power 8, right? So this is valid for only regular graphs. So how this is helpful? So suppose you are getting a question where you are asked to determine the number of trees that we can draw from a graph where we have, suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6 number of nodes. So then what we have to see, we have to identify whether it is a regular graph or not. So if we find that it is a regular graph, then we can easily calculate the value. So the value will be 6 to the power 6 minus 2. So the value will be 6 to the power 4. Now if the graph is regular, then we'll get this answer in our options, right? And if the graph is not regular, then obviously the value will be less than or greater than this value. So using this shortcut method, we can determine the number of trees whenever we have more number of nodes, right? So this is how we determine the number of trees from a given graph. So I hope you have understood. So like this, you can check different types of numerical and determine the number of trees. Now, why do we require the number of trees? Because this is a very important concept, as we have already told. So it is required for various other purposes that we will be discussing in our next class, which includes the determining of tie-set matrix, the determining of cut-set matrix. So where we will be requiring the number of trees. So I hope this tutorial is beneficial for you. So for more insights into graph theory, do follow our next classes. Thank you, and do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for joining.